間啦。
哎呀，快啲嚟睇啦，旅遊指南啊！
The painting, just one step away from the mythic realm. I can't stop. Who are you? My head, it hurts. Where am I?
I'm Nikki, and this is Momo. We were just passing by when we saw you'd collapsed. We came to check on you. Are you okay? What's your name?
Guangwangzhen. Thank you for waiting until I woke up. I'll never forget your kindness. I came here in search of materials for my painting. It's not finished yet, so I better hurry back.
You look like you might need to rest a bit more. Why don't you tell us about the painting you're making? Maybe we can help you.
I haven't repaid your kindness yet. I wouldn't want to trouble you further. Besides, if I told you, I'm sure you would think that I'm not being very realistic.
People say I'm unrealistic when I tell them about my dreams too. But as long as you believe in what you're doing, you shouldn't worry about what others think. Please, Miss Wangjun, tell us more.
I want to restore a mural that leads to the mythic realm. Centuries ago, Lin Lang was home to an artistic master who restored murals. Legend has it that when she was young, she came here and found a mural that led to the mythic realm. She claimed that the mural contained eternal beauty, flowers that never withered, and an ever-vibrant afterglow. And that every dazzling moment that's ever existed was inside of it, immortalized forever and ever. A single glance was enough to shake someone to the core. Looking a little closer, it would feel like they traverse against countless landscapes and witness the splendor of 1,000 years. If I could just see that mythic realm for myself, I would have no regrets.
That sounds incredible. Does it really exist?
Many have set out in search of it, but they've all returned empty-handed. People say it's all a bunch of nonsense. But if Lady Shiyin never saw the eternal beauty of that mythic realm, how could she have developed such extraordinary restoration techniques?
An eternal realm that so many people wanted to see. What a shame it would be if it were never uncovered. Miss Wangjun, did you ever find it?
I have. Time has not been kind to it, however. Most of it is in pretty bad shape. But once I can restore it, I think that maybe, just maybe, I'll get to see that realm for myself. Unfortunately, my health has been on the decline.
We can help. Just tell us where to go and we'll get started. I'd love to see this mythic realm for myself.
You believe me? You would help me? Good. Good. Miss Nikki. Please, follow me. The mural is hidden in the cave ahead. I've cleaned up more than half of the mural already. Soon, we'll be able to enter the realm.
Miss Wangjun.
I'm fine. It's a chronic condition I've had since childhood. I'm used to it. Restoring the mural and entering that realm to see its eternal beauty will help me forget this pain. It should be just up ahead. Wait, this is the entrance to the cave. How did this giant boulder get in the way?
I feel like I've seen this before. Wait a second. It's like those projected shadows. The boulder is probably just a disguise. I'll try using my Shadow Shatter ability.
Nikki, use your Shadow Shatter ability to deal with this thing. Whew, the path's clear again. I can... Achoo! So much for the mythic realm. Never seen so much dust.
As dusty as it is, it must have left countless people speechless back in its heyday. I mean, just look at the size of this thing. Miss Wang Zhen, is this the mural that leads to the mythic realm?
Indeed, it is. How strange. I clearly remember carefully dusting it a few days ago. Maybe my mind is playing tricks on me?
Is that so? Maybe the mythic realm is testing us. Since it's all covered in dust again, let's clean it one more time to show how much we care. With me and Momo helping, we'll get it done in no time.
Thank you, young miss. It's just... this mural needs to be cleaned with extra care. Lady Shiyin detailed her method in some notes nearby. As long as we follow them, we shouldn't... Wait a moment. The notebook. Where did it go? I can't seem to remember at all.
Hey, you just woke up. It makes sense that your memory's a little hazy. Come on, we'll help you look for it. It's just a notebook after all. It's not like it flew away or anything.
Is that a footprint? It looks old to me. It's all stained with paint. Do you think someone was already trying to restore the mural? Miss Wang Zhen, come.
Yes, I remember reading this over and over, and yet I can't remember much of the content. Oh well, I'll just read it again. I just hope the important parts aren't damaged.
Arriving in the mist, meeting atop the clouds. I wonder what Lady Shiyin really saw back then.
According to legend, Lady Shiyin was originally an artist. In a twist of fate, she stumbled upon this place and saw... After leaving this place, she traveled across the world and dedicated her life to mural restoration. She was one of the most well-known and respected artists in Linlang history. Sadly, it's said she kept trying to find her way back to this place, but she never quite could.
Alright, this page says diddly squat about cleaning a mural. Let's look at...
A piece of paper fell out. I can't make out what's written on it except for a date and a few words.
I don't. Perhaps it was just something Lady Shiyin slipped in for some reason.
Look at these notes in the margins. The handwriting is a little different from the rest.
is my handwriting. In search of the mythic realm, I dragged this frail body out to sea. Again, and it wasn't until I saw all of the notes left by Lady Shiyin that I finally believed I was standing before the legendary mural. So I stayed, and dedicated my mind and body to cleaning the mural. But I had to take a lot of breaks due to my poor health, leaning against...
I understand how much you want to restore this mural, but please remember that your health should always be your first priority.
But I have to find that mythic realm. It's truly all I care about. I'm still not sure how the mural got covered in dust all over again after I just cleaned it. But it doesn't matter. I'm really sorry. I know you mean well, but I'm on my last legs over here. All I truly care about is finding a way to restore the mural, even if it costs me my life.
Miss Wangzhen, please don't say that. We'll figure out a way.
Yeah, you're not alone. We might not have any experience restoring murals, but Nikki is...
Miss Nikki, Momo, it must be fate's mercy that I met you. You have my gratitude. And
looks like something written by an artisan. It's missing a few parts, though. So this...
Sorry to keep you waiting, Miss Nikki. The tools are ready, so let's start cleaning.
Okay. I can't wait to see what this mural is really like. I can see some of the lines. Wow, this is gorgeous.
Indeed. It reminds me of... I once saw a similar mural when I was young. My health's been poor ever since I was little. Doctors said it would be a miracle if I lived past 20. So much of my life was staring at dark black medicine bottles. But that same year, half of a nearby cliff collapsed. Everyone rushed to see it. I had never seen colors like that before. It was as if the world's dreams and vastness, its rainbows and its rivers and mountains, all had been ground into ink and painted on the stone wall. For a moment, it felt like more than a painting. It was a... Unfortunately, people back then didn't know how valuable that mural was. With no one trying to preserve it, its colors faded in the sun and wind, layer by layer. Soon, it was gone.
Seeing something so beautiful fade away, but being unable to help. It must have been really painful for you.
Indeed. It's a regret I can't shake off. That's when I decided to become a pigment artisan. I wanted to preserve the colors I saw. Everyone in my family disapproved of my decision. They said I'd be working with dangerous minerals and plants, that I would only get sicker. But what else could I do? Fate had decided I would live the life of a dewdrop, colorless and fleeting. The only thing I could hope for was to make my life as vibrant as I could, to fill it with endless color, if only for a moment.
What smooth lines! So lively and free. Every stroke is full of life. I can't wait to see how vivid it will look once we've restored the colors.
Wait a sec. It looks like the mural's flaking.
Flaking?
Look at the surface. See those small pieces peeling away from the base? We're going to need to deal with those before we can move on to coloring. With something like paper, you can just glue it back together. But with murals, what are you supposed to do?
Lady Shiyin wrote about flaking in her notes. I wonder if she might have written down any helpful tips on that loose page.
Shifeng in the city.
Maybe we'll find something once we enter the city.
Then we better hurry. Let's set off right away. I can't.
Miss Wangjun!
Why now? Of all times. It was only a few measly steps. Why am I so useless?
That's not true, Miss Wangjun. Why don't you stay here and rest, okay?
Yeah, you don't seriously think we can't handle something as simple as gathering information, right? That's our whole thing.
I didn't mean... It's just that this has always been my dream, and now I'm burdening the two of you, people I've only just met.
So you do trust us. It's settled. Momo and I will go into the city and find out what we can, and you'll stay here. Once we're back, we'll go see that realm together.
Thank you. Maybe I could look through the notebook for something we can use.
Okay, then it's decided. 2 fronts, 1 goal. Momo, let's go check out Saie.
A poem coming on. I'll call it Nikki, Momo, and the Sunset.
I wasted so many Wanxiang coins last time. Heaven and earth are no match for the ingenuity of Bai.
What a coincidence. I'd like to ask you something, Miss Jin. Do you know what Shifeng in the city is?
Shifeng in the city? Ah, yes. I've heard rumors about it around town. I'd be happy to tell you about it if you're sincere.
Let me check how many Wanxiang coins we have.
Whoa, okay. We're gonna pay this lady? Just like that? Nikki, can't we negotiate a bit? Think about my savings.
Miss Jin seemed to be troubled by something just now. Maybe we can start there. Oh, we're plenty sincere, Miss Jin. But I couldn't help but notice you seemed troubled when we walked in. I'm sure we could help you take care of whatever's bothering you. I think this serendipitous bond is more of...
Ha! Those experts in Saye acted like they knew everything, but not. But you, my dear, you seem to have a few tricks up your. And if you can't help, it'll be full price for you.
Deal. Just tell me what you need.
Gladly. I've been thinking of renovating our storefront so that anyone can tell that we're the most famous shop in all of the Wanxiang realm from a single glance. The colorful, clever, and crafty Baijiao Hall. It has to be vibrant like the Chroma Faces and exquisite like the Zhouhua Pavilion. Its brilliance must be exuberant and eye-catching without a shred of tackiness. Think you can handle all that? If you can transform my... Not bad. You don't see designs this creative in Taiye. I suppose it's time I hold up my end of the bargain. Just for today, you're allowed to ask me 3 questions. We at Baijiao Hall never go back on our promises.
That's great. Miss Jin, I'd like to know... Miss Jin, I'd like to ask, what is Shifang in the city?
Ah, you must be looking for the Shifang pawn shop. It's the strange... The current owner, Goldsmile, sees value in anything. Goodness, he may as well be running a charity with... Well, that's all I know.
There is... Miss Jin,
The mural? That's funny. Whenever the locals would start to forget about that. I went there myself way back when to see... But the shop you asked about does have... Everyone who's ever owned that shop.
Reasonable? Sounds more like they're all...
Well, that's all I...
there is... This note looks pretty old to me.
It may be very faded, but I'd recognize... I wonder what your ancestor could have pawned. Surely it can't be valuable enough to warrant coming back for it, after so many years.
So this torn piece of paper is a receipt from the Shifang pawn shop? Lady Shiyin must have pawned something there.
It sounds like the crown jewel at the pawn shop originally...
Just show the receipt to Goldsmile. Even though I wouldn't do business with him in a million years. His shop's not far from here.
Thank you, Miss Jin. We'll head to the pawn shop and ask about it.
Take a look at this colorful glaze worth 100 gold coins. What about this minimalist tree pattern? Incredible. 100. Look at this. Oh, this exotic pet of yours. So round, so shiny. 100. I'm willing to pay 100 gold to keep this little guy as my shop's crown jewel. What do you say, dear customer?
Only 100? I'm worth way more than... Wait, we're not here to pawn me.
$100? Wow, think, Momo. 100 could cover our travel expenses. Maybe you could do this for now.
No, don't leave me here.
Mr. Goldsmile, we're actually here to reclaim an item that someone pawned here a long time ago. Here, this is the receipt.
This is... By Chroma. You're trying to reclaim our crown jewel, passed down through generations.
Wow. I wasn't expecting this treasure of yours to actually be from Lady Shiyin. Could we just have a look, Mr. Goldsmile?
But you see, this treasure has been handled by 12 different pawn shop owners, and none of us knew what was inside. What's even more special is that it's paired with a Wangshang record that was custom-made to record a super long message. But the rules state that it can only be played to the person who claims it. And it doesn't stop there. We at the Shifang Pawn Shop have a centuries-old rule that both the original owner and receipt are required to reclaim any item, except for this one. I've been cleaning this thing every day from the moment I took over this shop. I've heard every cling and clang that's rattled from inside. My heart itches to know what's in there. And today, I'll get to see it with my own eyes.
You've been carefully cleaning this box every day and keeping it completely scratch-free after all these years? You must really value trust.
Well, of course. The most important thing in the pawn business is to follow the rules. Dear customer, since you came to reclaim this, It must mean you're a descendant of that human who brought it here, right? Tell me, when your ancestor came back home, did she ever mention our little shop? Why has no one come back for it over hundreds of years? Don't tell me she came across something even better and forgot all about the mural and her old friend here.
No. Actually, we're here on someone else's behalf. We aren't very familiar with Lady Shiyin ourselves, but we heard that she became a master mural artist after returning to the Linlong Empire and left behind countless masterpieces. I'm sure she wanted to visit this place again, but she couldn't find her way back.
What a shame. The owner who made the deal with Lady Shiyin still visits me from time to time. She always says she's waiting for her old friend to return so they can restore that mural together. Well, enough sad talk. Dear customers, I take it you brought enough to pay for the item, right? I really want to find out what's inside this box. Oh, and about the Wangxiang record too. Please tell me you have enough.
Oh, I'm sorry. This receipt is so faded that we don't actually know how much we'd need.
Don't worry. This crown jewel of ours won't cost you millions. It's the same price as when the deal was made. Not a single coin more or less. All you need is this many Wanxiang coins.
I guess it's time to say goodbye to our Wanxiang coins again. All right, Nikki, let's take a look at our poor little wallet.
Fantastic! Finally, the crown jewel returns to its rightful owner. Come. It's time to hear what's on the Wangxiang.
Huh? Is that really all?
Seeing you so excited has got me impatient too. Go ahead and play it.
Please, no need for a grand farewell. People come and go. Such is the way of life.
What? Nikki, did I hear that wrong? If Lady Shiyin didn't restore the mural before she...
Don't jump to conclusions, Momo. Let's hear the rest of it first.
I can still recall the moment when I first laid my eyes on the mural. I felt like I was gazing into a world of light and colors, as if I had stumbled upon an eternal beauty like nothing I'd ever seen. However, the paint layer of that mural was flaking, its surface curling up like scales. After clearing away the dust, I modified the tools I had into an infusion tube, mixed an adhesive, and attempted to secure the peeling flakes. But the area was difficult to control with precision. All I could do at the time is reinforce the rock face in the mural to prevent further deterioration.
Sounds like she ran into the same problem as us.
Alas, I've done all I can. It is time for me to leave. Before coming here, I was traveling around aimlessly, unaware of my life's purpose. I felt so lost and uncertain about my future. Now, as I leave this place with regret, I can see my life's ambition clear as day. I want to accomplish so much in the art of mural painting, but I know so little about it. So I must study. I'll surely get better the more I research. After a while, if I can return to this place, I'll come fetch the tools and finish what I started. If I cannot return, so be it. Eventually, someone will come who will have what it takes. When that happens, the mural will be restored, and your jaw will drop.
Oh, so that's how it is. Interesting.
I don't know what to make of it. Lady Shiyin didn't restore the mural at all.
Maybe the mythic realm and eternal beauty were just words Lady Shiyin used to describe the mural she loved so much. The whole legend sounds like it could have come from some big misunderstanding. What we heard just now is the real story. She left this place full of regret, but she went on to study mural restoration. That's what made her into the Lady Shiyin we all know today.
Then what do we do now? Nikki, should we tell Miss Wang Jin the truth?
I don't know yet. Miss Wang Jin has been obsessing over the mythic realm for years. If she learns that the legend is all fake...
My dear customers, I'm not sure what's troubling you so, but if you ask me, nothing's more precious than that which perseveres. An idea that can spark an obsession that lasts hundreds of years? Now that...
I'm afraid that's not for sale, Mr. Goldsmile. Although you...
But of course, safe travels.
Miss Wang-Jun, look what we found.
Huh? Are those tools for restoring murals? They look ancient. Where did you find them? They're really well preserved.
These were entrusted to a friend by Lady Shi Yin. The Shifang pawn shop's been keeping them all this time, just waiting for someone with the receipt to reclaim them.
So these actually belong to Lady Shi Yin. Wonderful. That means the legend is true. Did Lady Shi Yin leave any other clues? Will we be able to enter the Mythic Realm simply by restoring the mural? Or is there a trick to it?
Hang on, Miss Wang-Jun. About the Mythic Realm. From what we heard, I don't think the Mythic Realm ever existed. Lady Shi Yin just used eternal beauty to describe the mural she loved so much. The legend isn't real after all.
It's all fake.
Miss Wang-Jun.
I worked so hard to swim to the bank and follow the traces of those who came before. Seeing how narrow the cave was in that dusty mural, I felt myself starting to doubt. I just never expected to become so obsessed. How fitting. The answer I've been searching for all my life turned out to be nothing. All the beauty in this world will eventually fade. An inevitable end.
Wait a minute. I don't think eternal beauty means that something will never fade or gather dust. Take this mural and the one you saw as a kid. They're both traces left by people from 1,000 years ago. But they're still so incredibly awe-inspiring today to the people who see them.
Painted spirits that have endured 1,000 years of erosion. Ideas that connect people of today to those of the past.
That's right. Even after so much time has passed, this mural's beauty still captivates us and everyone who sees it. Doesn't that mean these strokes of the past still live on?
You're absolutely right. How could I not see it? I saw that eroded mural when I was young, and felt compelled to pursue eternal beauty. I couldn't comprehend the meaning behind it, but I could tell it would be such a shame for its stunning beauty to be lost in time. That was when I devoted myself to the craft of pigments and the study of murals. When I saw this mural in Lady Shi Yin's notes, I felt like I was carrying her torch, her legacy. How can we let treasures like these sit in the dark, covered in dust? This eternal beauty must be revealed for all to see.
Exactly. Being eternal doesn't have to mean remaining untouched by time.
right when I turned 20, when the doctor said I would die. If I can help preserve this mural with my power, so that its beauty touches the hearts of future generations, I think I'll have found the eternity I've been searching for after all. And these tools that lady should...
So, can you still use them?
I can. The only trouble is controlling the amount of adhesive. It wasn't until about a decade ago that someone found inspiration in a child's toy. A little hand pump bulb. By fitting such a bulb onto the infusion tube, we'll be able to control the flow with exquisite precision. I have the modification method written down in one of my notebooks. Let me see. Strange. It's not here. I took it with me on an outing to search for suitable materials. I remember now. I must have dropped it in the forest near the cave.
Don't worry, we'll go with you.
I remember.
Miss Wangjun, you're coughing.
I'm fine.
Don't push yourself too hard.
Okay. I'll leave it to you.
Achoo! So many dried leaves. Maybe the book is hiding under them. Nikki, why not blow the piles of leaves away? Let's see. There's nothing here, Nikki. Let's try the other leaf piles. Nikki, look! Over here. This looks like a book. It's so... dusty.
Maybe all that wind covered it in dust. Let's bring it to Miss Wangjun.
So this is how it is. I should have known.
Miss Wangjun, we found the book. Wait, what's in that?
Nothing. I'm glad you found it. As for this is the paint I made. Seeing it brought back a few memories. When I first started learning to make pigments, my hands weren't strong enough to hold a pestle. I started to get blisters, which popped and formed scabs. Those tore, and then...
Sounds painful.
My mother would cry and try to get me to stop.
I see. So that must be why you've been rushing to get this done. You're afraid that if you don't, you won't be able to hold your tools or see any colors for much longer.
In the end, it was all for naught.
Miss Wangjun, it's fine. We'll make new paint with you after we restore the mural.
Miss Nikki, please don't worry. I'm not upset over it. What a life I've lived. The first half was spent confined to that small courtyard, with my medicine as my only company. Then I finally saw the mural that made me yearn for so much more. I drifted from place to place,
As long as you've achieved your dream, I'd say you've had a life well lived.
Indeed. Besides, to think, right before my end, I got to meet people as kind and compassionate as you. If it weren't for your help, I'm afraid I would still be obsessing over that mural.
Nikki and I are glad to have met you too.
Now that the mural is about to be restored to its former glory, my wish has been fulfilled. I have no regrets. A simple thank you cannot express my gratitude.
Miss Wangjun, why are you talking like that?
I think I just got really excited knowing...
Then let's finish the tools as soon as we can.
So dusty. The book isn't here either. Nikki, let's try the other leaf pile. Mickey, the color in this area seems a bit off. Should we try another color? Mickey, the color in this area seems a bit off. Should we try another color? Mickey, the color in this area seems a bit off. Should we try another color? Mickey, the color in this area seems a bit off. Should we try another color? Mickey, the color in this area seems a bit off. Should we try another color? Mickey, the color in this area seems a bit off. Should we try another color? Mickey, the color in this area seems a bit off. Should we try another color? Mickey, the color in this area seems a bit off. Should we try another color? Nikki, the color in this area seems a bit off. Should we try another color? Nikki, the color in this area seems a bit off. Should we try another color? Nikki, the color in this area seems a bit off. Should we try another color? The colors of the mural are purple.
So beautiful.
It is. Miss Wang-Jun?
I fell for colors and this mural, obsessed until a kindred spirit eased my heart and fulfilled my dream. Shining like a rainbow, guiding me home. May your life be like these apsaras, light and free, ethereal, unrestrained. Thank you, Nikki. Thank you. I have no regrets.
Nikki, what happened to Miss Wang-Jun? She just disappeared.
She said she was obsessed with making paint for the mural. Maybe what we really saw. No wonder. The notes she left in the margins? The dried up paint?
How could that be? Then she didn't make it past 20 after all. Does that mean all her hard work?
I don't think so. This mural, it wouldn't be here. Miss Wang-Jun kept saying that but she managed to travel to restore it and preserve it. Miss Wang-Jun.
Nikki, do you think Miss Wang...
I think. But there have always been people as... Maybe she's part of that myth, Miss Wang-Jun. I will... One day, someone else will stand before it.
Nikki, the color in this area seems a bit off. Should we try another color? The colors of the mural are perfectly reproduced. I totally knew Nikki could do it. Nikki, the color in this area seems a bit off. Should we try another color? The colors of the mural are perfectly reproduced. I totally knew Nikki could do it. The colors of the mural are perfectly reproduced. I totally knew Nikki could do it. Nikki, the color in this area seems a bit off. Should we try another color? Nikki, the color in this area seems a bit off. Should we try another color? Nikki, the color in this area seems a bit off. Should we try? The colors of the mural are perfectly reproduced. I totally knew Nikki could do it. Nikki, the color in this area seems a bit off. Should we try another color? Nikki, the color in this area seems a bit off. Should we try another color? Nikki, the color in this area seems a bit off. Should we try another color? The colors of the mural are perfectly reproduced. I totally knew Nikki could do it. Nikki, the color in this area seems a bit off. Should we try another color? Nikki, the colors of the mural are perfectly reproduced. I totally knew Nikki could do it.